Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our the Filthy Tutor campaign with Civ 5 and FilthyRobot. How's it going? Oh no,
I'm
he's
doing
gonna.
well, man.
Is he gonna beat us?
He probably got there already. You can move there. We don't know.
Can we attack him? Let's kill him. I
think he came from the west, so I think he already got it.
Yeah, but that's why we should kill him because he stole our.
He's not gonna cough up the knowledge of the ancient rune if we like extort him.
Well, how do you know?
It's gone.
Have you ever tried it?
Well, I do want to move to it. Move past him. Move to the bison. Make sure it is gone.
I can't get all the way to
there. Could be a barb. Okay, move to the hill then.
So wait, what is this called again when you do this? Where you can tell what the units are?
Well, it's actually removed, and it only works for non-combat units. It's called radaring, but that's not what's happening there. It is essentially giving us information we shouldn't have.
How is that not radaring then?
I don't even think there is a unit there. I think that's just a pathing thing. So what I think it's doing is because it can't see that tile, so it can't path us there because it doesn't have a direct route to it because the scout's there. I think if you click on it anyways, I think it still goes.
Oh.
One tile to the west. Okay, the rune's gone. We could, for example, in this stage, and versus a player, if I were in this scenario, and let's say the rune was still there, I'd war the scout. And I'd war the scout because it was zone of control and he wouldn't be able to get the rune before me.
If you were him or if you were us?
If I were us this turn and the rune was still there.
Right. Because the thing was here. Yep. He's here.
Yeah, he starts adjacent to me.
You would have moved.
He moves to a tile adjacent to me, which is the bison that takes all of his movements and actions.
Right. But to be clear, you would have moved first, then declared. Because otherwise he would have zoned us. Gotcha.
Yes, exactly.
Sneaky. You're a sneaky player. Okay. Scout more. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hill. We've already met
Yep.
That's accept embassy. So we get to see. Is it the same? It's not the same as with city states. We only got to see 2 tiles away from his capital. It's not based on one tile from his borders.
We got sight 1 turn worth of sight in his capital.
Gotcha.
And I think if you look at the way I think there's 1 tile we can see 3 tiles out.
No, it's a perfect.
No. Yeah, but it's blocked by rough terrain. I'm not sure. I want to say yes. I want to say it's exactly that 1 turn of sight in his cap, I think.
Okay. So just keep going west then.
Yep.
Okay.
Stonehenge gone, that's fine. All right. So we're growing next turn. We're on production focus. We can't lose any food to grow again though, right? So mouse over the little 1.
Nope.
Yeah, we're exactly. So we can't lose any food. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's too bad. We only need 1 more production for that.
No, it finishes. Because production focus. When we get the hammers, as the citizen grows, we'll get the hammers that it works.
Oh, yeah, that's so smart. Gotcha. Okay, so which tile do you think he's going to work? He's probably going to choose one of these 2.
100% going to choose the iron. No, because we told it we care about production. That's what we care about. If we want it to grow to the copper, we can tell it to gold focus, and it will take one of the gold tiles, but it might go silk there. And I'm not, because it just weighs them all equally, right? The gold, it's 2 gold.
Yeah.
So, and unlike Civ 6, you can't tell it to value 2 tiles. So if we really wanted to grow to copper, we tell it to value production and gold, but we can't do that in Civ 5. That's a Civ 6 feature. Yep, I'd move right there.
Okay. That's not good.
No, that's fine. We get a spearman. Push that spearman right into the gold tile. Yep, that's an archer. He can't see us. He's on low terrain, so he needs to move to the hill. He'll move to the hill. We'll just 1-shot him with the spearman. It'll be fine.
Okay.
We do have a decision to be made here, and that is, are we saving money to purchase tiles? Are we getting an archer? Are we hard building an archer or purchasing an archer? And are we saving money to get tiles or not?
I have no idea. These are difficult questions you're asking me. We're making 8 gold per turn. No one else wants to buy iron. What do you want to do? You tell me. You're giving me too much to process here.
All right. Well, either way, we're not doing it this turn. We could do it next turn. Let's end the turn, and let's see how many turns it would take us to build an archer. I'm partial to an archer right now.
Yeah, I feel naked right now compared to playing Civ 6, having 3 slingers so early in the game. Like we have 1 combat unit and 2 scouts still.
Yeah, barbs are a lot less aggressive in this game though. I want to chop out the calendar resource here with the. So okay, we're actually setting up for settlers here. No, I guess I don't want to chop out the calendar resource. Okay, let's move him to the copper.
So archers 4 turns.
But we're gonna. And yeah, we already are min-maxing food, right? How much plus food are we right now in the city? Because we're not stagnant, we are growing. So you don't have to go into the screen. You can do it from the outside screen. And when a lot of those decisions we don't have to make from here. So just mouse over that. Yep. So if we lose 1 food, we're gonna go stagnant, right? Because we're only. Yeah. So do we can unwork? No, we don't. We don't have that.
Are you sure that's? No, we're plus 2.
Two food maybe. Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, we're gaining 2 total per turns. We're 2. So you do have to go to the screen. It's different than what you're looking at here. This information's not telling you the 2. It's 2 food we can lose and be stagnant.
Okay, I guess you're right here. So go ahead and grab.
Or if we actually did go straight to a settler, we could just go negative 8 food, if possible.
Yeah.
But okay.
That's what I'm talking about right now. Do we want to? I guess clearing camp's going to give us gold anyways. I'm very tempted to just get that archer out right now for free and then start building a settler. We can worry about gold from selling stuff to AI later. We can sell them luxuries and we get them online too. So I'm okay with that. Let's purchase the archer. And actually, if we want to min-max it, we wouldn't purchase it. Well, it depends. Do we want to start clearing the camp ahead of time? Yeah, we do. Let's get the archer. I'm happy with that.
Listening to you make decisions in your head is funny. Okay, so 200 gold is justifiable to buy an archer. That's what you're saying.
Yep, that's what I want to do right now. It's going to screw our tile purchasing. But
then,
I like the time for our settlers. And we're going to hard build a settler.
Okay, so build a settler, buy the archer. Yep. The same thing as in Civ 6. We can't use this guy this turn. Gotcha. Okay.
That's correct. Start work on that gold tile with the. Okay, so now we just need. What we need to pay attention to is the production in the bottom left here, because it will do the conversion for us, so we don't have to work it out ourselves. I believe it's 1-to-1 for the first food. I think it's 2-for-1 for the second food, and 3-for-1 for the third, or something like that. It's one of these deals. It's just easier to mess with the tiles than it is to memorize that formula and work it out each time. So
first we'll unlock all the food tiles because they're the
raw
worst.
hammers as much as possible. So and the bonus is we get the gold off this too.
Take that.
So what is this? That's 15 production. Now see the comparison between the stone and a cattle.
Okay, so we're at 15.
Well, remember we have an unemployed citizen, so it's giving us 1. That's at 15 with the stone. So we got no benefit from that. That 2 food gave us nothing.
There's no point to that. But there's no other double production tiles, so would we rather work the gold?
What's the 3 food do? The 3 food might give us might be the conversion. Actually, it shouldn't, because we already get the 1 hammer from that, that's right. So what we should do is we should buy the other copper and work that. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually lose production by doing that.
Exactly, because there's 1 hammer, because the 1 hammer on the thing isn't there. So buy the copper and work that.
But wait, I'm confused because if we work we're still not gonna come out. We're not gonna get them in 6 turns. We need 13 production over those 6 turns. Working 1 extra production because we got 1 right now. If we go to 2.
Yeah, but we don't care. We're gonna be building 3 settlers in a row. So we don't care, and we will get overflow. So we don't care the actual number of times. We just want to get the most. We want to get the most out of Empire. We're doing this, and by able to work these tiles here, not only do we get the hammers, we get the gold. And the gold we're not even counting for this, right?
True, but we could just work this, and it's almost equivalent. We don't have to pay 55 gold.
Yeah, but we're going to do this for 3 settlers.
Okay.
Let's just get the hammers.
Okay. This is Philly saying, "Don't argue with me. Just do it."
on this one, maybe. But I mean, the logic should be relatively clear, right? Like the goal is to work as maximum number of hammers with the most number of bonus shields we can get while that's happening.
Right. Gotcha. Sorry if I cycled away too fast. So he didn't move up. Should we go after him or no?
No, I'm happy for him to kill that scout. Anytime my opponent can lose a scout and I don't have to do anything about it, great.
Okay, so we fortify with you. We start building the mine.
We have some options here with that worker. We could try to go improve the copper. We are going to... Actually, there's no options with that worker. Go improve that copper. The one south of our city. The closer one. It's just easier to defend that.
Yep, and it's fewer turns to get to.
Yep.
Okay, and this guy's going to keep scouting then.
Yeah, this guy, his goal right now is to check that corner there, but he wants to go steal from... I want to go steal the worker from Kuala Lumpur with this guy.
I don't know how to decide here. I want to stay away from the water because it's bad, but at the same time...
The hill blocks the site. There's no benefit to going south there.
Okay, gotcha. That guy's fortifying, and...
We're good?
Still want to check out Kuala Lumpur. Is that this guy's...
That's what this guy's going for.
That's his job. Okay.
Yep, since we had the other one actually go on a scouting mission, we're going to just use this guy for worker stealing.
Should he just beeline straight west now?
I kind of want to steal that rune if it's there. Like, can we get to that? Is that an island or is that around? Let's go see. So
okay.
at least we scoot some tiles over. Okay. We can buy, does he still want iron? He does. Let's buy open borders from him.
Okay. So what's the base cost for open borders?
2. So we can give him 1 iron.
Wait, you said move before doing the deal?
No, it makes no difference. We know we're going to be moving towards him, so we might as well use that last action point.
Yeah. Just like that.
Yep. Okay. And this is a change in the mod too. It used to have to. He doesn't like it. What does he want?
There's no way.
Maybe he values it at 1.5. So try giving him 2 iron and see if he'll give us another gold. Because that would be 3 then. That'd be 3 for 3, right?
He's saying that's good.
Yeah, try that.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's valuing open borders at 3. 3 plus 1 is 4.
Open borders at 2.
2?
But he wasn't willing to round the iron up for the gold. So this is probably part of how this works, right? Probably what it is with the iron is because it's the minimum unit of iron is 1. That doesn't actually make sense either. This makes sense from a value. This is 3 and 3. That's equal, right? Open borders are worth 2. 1 gold is worth 1. 2 iron at 1.5 is 3. But it doesn't make any sense to me why he doesn't round the iron up for open borders.
Yeah, he won't do this. He won't do open borders for 1.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Sweet.
And as I said, I don't dick around with AI interactions past the very few games I do Deity. So I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, so we've confused the master. Nice. All right, so this worker is going to build the mine. This scout's going to. We don't care, right? It's just water. So just beeline towards the potential extra worker, and we bought our archer.
I would this turn kill that the barb archer with the spearman, mostly because what I don't want to have happen is the spearman is now covering 3 or 4 tiles, right? He covers this gold, he covers the iron, and he's going to be covering that copper. So what I don't want to have happen is him leaving this barb another turn, and then another barb shows up from the west, and suddenly we have 2 tiles to cover and only 1 unit. So let's kill this barb and then come back just to cover the other tiles.
All right, and we could also go here to zone. Now this is actually I didn't even think of that at first because in Civ 6
you can attack him. He's in a hill. You can attack him this turn.
Right, but in Civ 6, this is what I mentioned here, trying to mention is just that like I've played more Civ 6 now I think than I've played Civ 5. Like I put a lot of time in. I know you've played Civ 5 like crazy, religiously even. Yeah. And I look at this and I think you can't attack him. Right? Because it's 1 move, 2 moves. He only has 2 movement. Can't do it.
This is part of my comment section on YouTube. It's really frustrated with me, some of this stuff, because I'm relearning. I'm not just learning. I'm relearning.
Yeah,
because I have to break all the patterns that I have from Civ 5. So, for example, goody huts for me were invisible for the first 3 games because they didn't look like ancient ruins, and I just couldn't see them. They just looked like forests to me. They looked like new forests to me. So so many things I just ignore. Yeah.
Okay, so this Swedish archer's job is to kill camps.
Yep, but he wants to kill camps where we care about. So he wants to go north and start clearing that camp that we're going to expand to. That's going to be not that one, the other one.
Oh, nope. Right. Because we want to expand.
Have to get that out there before our settler gets across the river.
And okay, so again, I've got to reprogram because in Civ 6 the movement is different and it is just different. But if this were a scout, it'd be fine to go here. But because he doesn't have the ability to cross the river free, we want to cross the river with our second move.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool.
We have this guy. Why did it say I need to give this guy an action? I had told him to build this last turn.
Because the barbarian was in range. He's basically the worker spotted a barbarian, and it as a kind of courtesy convenience thing, your workers who are doing something will now prompt you again because the barbarian was close to it.
Within attack range or within vision range?
I think it's vision range, but it might be attack range. I think it's vision range.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'm going to set a pattern of habits here. It might drive you nuts eventually, but this is probably good in the at least the short run and probably the long run. Well, whenever you have a worker improving a luxury or improving a strategic resource or improving a road, I want you to actively tell it to do that each turn.
Okay. Do I need to memorize the shortcuts? Is there a generic shortcut?
N for mine.
So it's
Makes
different.
Total sense, right?
No. Is there a different button for every improvement?
Yep. And the only one that makes any sense is pasture.
No, great. Yeah. Okay. So you want me to do that and that? Gotcha. Done. This guy is now going to come back and just kind of basically stay here.
I like the. I don't need that tile. I like the tile 1 south of it. There. Because he needs to cover the copper now as well. So getting him centralized is what we want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Into the forest for defense.
Here, I want him to actually go to the hill. Because that hill there, it's going to be able to shoot the camp, and the camp's not going to be attacked back to you. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, last time we were there, wasn't there a hand axe in that camp? Hand axe only has 1 range. So if we can get 2 range and shoot him down, that'd be beautiful.
Okay.
And the camp might even be cleared. The AI will clear camps, and that will be fine if they clear that.
So we have military access. He's in the way. I can't.
Yeah, click right there. See what happens, though. Because sometimes I feel like, go there. What does it do? Okay, it does actually go that way. Sometimes I feel like it peaks in the unit and then recalculates the path, and I'm not sure what the incidents that prompt that versus aren't, but that one didn't do it for us, unfortunately. Okay. This is what I like to see. When you're building settlers, this is what I love to see. You're working all mine tiles, some of which have already been improved, and we're improving more of the mine tiles as we're building settlers, and we're getting tons of bonus gold that we wouldn't be getting otherwise. This is great.
Okay. And again, this is a huge difference from Civ 6, because with Civ 6, you don't have this no food situation. It's just food is food and production is production when you're making settlers.
Yep. He's fortified there. Yeah, it's annoying. He's fortified because the barb's there. We can go to another hill. See the other hill, the grassland hill adjacent to the gems?
Is there a way to see how many fortification levels he has, since you said he can fortify twice?
When we're at war with him, you can't see enemy promotions when you're not at war with them. When you're at war with them, you'll be able to see it will represent as a combat bonus. And when he's fortified twice, it will be a 40% combat bonus. When he's fortified once, it will be 20% combat bonus. But we can't see that now, no.
Okay. So where did you want to go?
See that wooded hill next to the gems?
Wooded hill next to the gems.
One northeast, that one.
That's a hill?
That one. Yep.
How did you know that was a hill? They're 1 1 1 1 1 1. How could you tell?
Because it has a slight rise. in the graphics, and I played.
There's
enough
no,
that
no, no.
There's
It's the exact same. You
look
can't.
At, nope.
No.
Look at the eastern side of that tile.
Horse manure.
See the rise of the grassland hill over there?
I don't believe you. So we're gonna go this way then to that hill. So you're just basically scouting for a hill. He's actually not a
brute.
slinger.
That's fine still. That's fine. We can shoot him still. Brute.
I'm gonna keep calling them slingers, even though they're not slingers. They're what are they called? Hand axe.
That's a brute. That's just a warrior.
Right. But the hand axes are hand axes, not slingers. Okay.
Yes.
So next was we're heading towards construction, right?
Yep,
so,
that sounds pretty good to me. Construction or ironworking, both are fine. Masonry, either way, is fine.
We should go for bronze working first. No,
Okay.
that's not true. We should get construction first because it's cheaper, right?
Well,
bronze working doesn't feed in.
It's always going to be the vertical columns for comparisons, because each vertical column gets more expensive in terms compared to the last set of vertical columns as you go, to the right in the tech tree. So.
Right, gotcha. So he's in flat terrain here, which is not exactly good, but I understand why you want to position him in the center.
And I'm not worried about it. He's strong enough to handle anything Barb's throw at us in the early game, unlike in Civ 6.
Yeah, Civ 6, like, I feel like the Barbarians are weak right now in this Civ 5 game.
Okay, this is problematic. See the borders expanded to that tile? There's no tile that you can steal from now. So what we need to do is actually work him around. So go there. Go one tile west. Let me see what's there. Okay, there's the worker.
So he's going to hide it in the city next turn because he can see us.
Yes. So actually, and we want him to do that right now. So go one tile north. Don't get in range of the city shop. That's fine. Because what we wanted to do is now he's decided to improve the wheat first too. That's interesting.
Oh shoot! This scout did continue his turn. It didn't prompt me again, and he did go there.
That's okay.
He went there, and then he went apparently multiple moves to get over to here.
So we lost the turn of movement. That's okay.
No, it's not. It's the end of the world. We need to start over.
Hill.
That's not a hill, but okay.
Yes, it totally is. Okay.
No, I don't believe you. Okay, nothing to do. 3 turns, good. Wait, no, there is something to do. Mine.
Yes, do it.
You were checking, weren't you? You were testing me. Is there going to be an exam, final exam? When will it be?
That's right. It will be in the YouTube comments. Will be your final exam.
So there's the mine, and
okay, and now these are finished, and now we have an option, at least the one. So this is early enough in, and we're settling towards luxuries. I'm comfortable with our happiness, especially when we get that copper online in a minute. We could sell the gold. And you can see over there that the Shoshone want to buy it. They want gold.
Okay. So what's the memorized number that you have here for gold?
Based on how much they hate you, and I believe I think it's friendly is 8, but it might be 7.
He's offering.
There's changes on speed. We don't want fucking horses, and we don't want embassy.
He doesn't have 8.
I would take 6, and I guess we could deny him a resource of some sort. We could take a horse maybe with that as well if he'll do that. See if he'll do 6 and a horse.
He'll do 6. Okay, so and then we try to take 1 horse. Could we then trade this horse to someone else?
No, you can't trade stuff that you get like that. Okay, good enough. Okay.
How do you value a horse per turn? Like, what's
it's the same. All the strategic resources are the same as iron.
So 1.5 gold per.
Yep.
Okay. And so does that mean every single strategic resource has to be traded away one at a time?
Yep.
Okay.
Drives you nuts.
Straight west then, or
no? You get shot by the city there. It's two tiles range, and cities. The city shot ignores terrain, so it can shoot over hills even if it's not on a hill.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So there is no way to that goodie hut.
Okay, it's on an island. So we'll just keep scouting. We have players to meet still, so we want to meet as many players as we can and as many city states as we can for gold.
Okay, start plugging away? Or is he going to take the camp if we do it?
He will. He will, and I don't care, because I want the camp. And normally I would try to do that. If it was a camp somewhere else, I would care, but this is where we want to settle, right? Unless we're settling somewhere else. We choose this, for example, if we choose to settle on our archer, then I don't want to give him that camp.
But we're only doing 4 cities because we went tradition, so we really do need to choose the really good locations. So we want this silk, we want that gems. We want to go there, and then we probably want to go to...
This is shit down there. This is shit to the west. This is something we didn't make any consideration to, which we ought to have done. Which is when we're settling cities, you do want to base some of your settles based on how good the land is for settling, especially with tradition, because you're doing less cities. The cities need to be better.
Okay, I'm not seeing any good locations. That actually leads me towards wanting to go like here and here, so that we could actually have 3 close by. And
I don't want to settle a tradition city off the river, like in that spot you're thinking about over there.
Desert?
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
The tradition cities are too dependent on the land they settle. Like Liberty cities, they don't care as much because there's a lot of bonuses that the city is given through the social policy tree. The tradition cities need to have good land.
Well, where else would we settle though? Because there's nowhere else.
Look, I can answer that in a second. Give me a second.
Sorry.
That's all right. So we're gonna settle something for the silver and the extra copy of the silk and the gems. That's gonna be at least one. We're gonna settle something that picks up the ivory because we need to get that ivory. Ideally, it will be. We probably end up settling. If I had to guess, just looking at that, it would probably be the flatland river tile adjacent, one tile north of the bison. If I had to guess.
There.
One tile west of that. Yeah, probably there.
You didn't mention the forest.
No, I did. That's true. I didn't specify forest versus unforest. Now, the option we could do, we don't have to settle that one. If you look a little bit south, we can look around for, and I don't know, we're kind of running low on the session time to talk about this. Let's do this with another session because we're going to want to talk about where to settle cities anyways. So maybe we just keep moving on this one.
But there's no pins system in Civ 5, so we can't indicate what we were thinking, which is unfortunate. Is there a mod for that, I wonder? There probably is.
Probably.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about the DLC stuff, which is what we have in here, both the map and the mod, they're DLC, so they can be used in multiplayer. That's why they're DLC.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to talk about settles then next episode.
All right,
We'll see you. Me too. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.